All right, so let's get into the second module. Second lesson of this module is the case studies, right? So, I could talk forever about what YouTube is and explain you all these complex schemes and whatnot, but we can just take a look at a few examples and figure everything out immediately. So, yeah, I have here a list of channels. Everything is clickable, by the way, in the Notion template. So, yeah, let's start. So, Brainy Dose is the first one, and then I just kind of wrote comments of like what they do and how they monetize. So this one is definitely on the lower CPM side, and their main source of income is ad revenue. But because of what their videos are, like how they make their videos, it's easy for them to get millions of views. Like it's mainstream topics, and although lately it's actually haven't been performing that well, you could take a look. I'm sorry, you could tell by the first impression. Their latest videos are not doing that many views. Yes, but the popular videos are doing millions of views. They're trending, they're evergreen. Because 15 cute things girls do that guys love. This video is going to be relevant forever. And these types of, like all these videos are going to be getting views over time. Okay, so that's an evergreen channel. So next one, top 5 best. This channel is shown to you for example purposes. It is one of the older OG channels in the YouTube automation space. That is why it grew successfully. But nowadays, it is much easier to grow a top 5, top 10 channel in a super niche down category where there is demand and little to no competition. But more on this later. So now I'm just going to open it. Again, don't model this channel, for example. Like if you're going to like it, don't model it. Exactly, but use it as an example. I hope you get my point, right? So it's too generic is what I'm trying to say. But it's one of the oldest ones, 7 years old as well. So next one on our list is going to be, so the next on our list is called Tech Zone. And at first glance, you wouldn't even think that it's a top 10, top 5 channel, but it actually is. So if I'm going to click on any random video, so let's actually click on their latest video. It is actually a list video. So it's called Autonomous Mobile Homes you can live in for years. But they cover the first type of home, and then they move on to the next one, and the next one, and the next one, and the list goes on, right? So it is actually list videos, but tech related, right? So, but they actually have high CPM because it is tech related channel. So, all right, let's do next one, Chili's. So it's or chills. It's actually a scary channel. Okay, scary niche. I believe we have a member in our community who is doing a similar channel. I can't remember the name, but yeah, this is also a very common niche on YouTube. And yeah, let's cover next one. So what is next on our list? So next one is going to be also a top 5 channel, Nuke's top 5. But this one is also kind of related to the scary story thing. It's like scary top 5, top 10, right? And by the way, all these are working with exist on the fair use concept. So these channels mostly use footage of others as their main source of footage, right? And next one is gonna be a Lux. So this one is about like luxury and like finance and all this kind of stuff. It's actually a really nice channel. I have to give it to them. I really like the design they have, and it's also, well, it's not. It's actually they don't use footage of others as their prime sort of a source of footage. They actually create the videos, so I can already tell at first glance. So their videos is actually a bunch of B-roll. Like this footage is just provided by Storyblocks or Envato Elements, and then they would hire a scriptwriter, and then that's so a channel like this is actually operated by a team that actually creates the content like from zero. Okay, so but it's definitely a cool channel to look at and model as well. So yeah, what are they talking about? What your income should be by every age, right? Yeah, so it's still kind of a list video. I mean, they just, again, they figure out the concept, and then they talk about in the intro, whatever that is they're talking about, and then they just cover every single age throughout the video. Kind of create a video essay about it. All right, so that's kind of a niche you can also use to draw inspiration from. So next one is Animal Wise. Okay, so obviously this one is about animals, and it could be used in a million ways. Honestly, animal is a very niche where you can get creative. So we can just click on obviously, again, it's also list video, and this can be, about with this niche you can go with fair use, because there's so much content on the internet with animals. Or you can just use like story blocks as your main source of b-roll. Like this looks like a b-roll from story blocks again. So, and yeah, this is how you create the videos, right? So of course we're gonna cover more on that later, but just at this point I'm providing you niche ideas, right? So next one is viral vehicles. So it's also again a list type of channel about cars. Like all they do is just post straight up car videos, right? So 6 forgotten 90s coupes and the intro, and then yeah, they just cover Subaru and then flat. So as you can see, actually with this one, they don't even use videos of others. They use pictures. You get a picture, get it animated. As you can see, it's like slightly zooming in. If you want to know how to do that, it's covered in 𝗵𝗵 course. And that's how they make the videos. It's so simple. It's literally a slideshow with the voiceover, guys. So, and they're what, 200K subscribers in 100 videos, by the way. And yes, I am aware of the fact that this channel, or the latest video, was posted 3 years ago. Clearly, this channel was abandoned, but I believe it was abandoned because it was the choice of the channel owners to abandon it. Just by the views, I don't think it was dying off. And also, this entire niche can be twisted so hard with AI, because literally, think about it. All they use, and not just car niche, think of any niche where you can just do top lists with pictures that you can just animate, applying basic keyframes. Really, this animation you just saw, it can be done in 5 minutes. Not 5 minutes, 25 seconds. And again, with AI, imagine how much potential and power you can have if you like master Leonardo AI and recreate these videos. Like, I don't know, what is it, 6 forgotten? No, let's actually look for a different video idea just so I can give you an example. So 7 car features, 7 ancient cars still produced today. All right, and then with AI, you create some insane looking ancient cars, okay? Something like this, just to give you an idea. So, or it doesn't have to be AI. You can also just like them, because AI takes time. It's not like you just do this and AI just gives you pictures, right? It still takes time to come up with prompts, get the pictures, generate, download. You can also, just like them, get pictures from the internet and do a channel. All right, so that's a really interesting niche. Next up, what we got? We got Top 5 Gaming. It's a gaming channel. So as you can see, they have 6 million subscribers. They're crushing it. Their videos, their videos in one day are doing 1 million views. And because it is a gaming channel, let's assume they have the lowest possible RPM, the worst of them. That is, probably they get like $1 per 1,000 views. That's like right there, just on this video, they made 1,000 in one day. But because it is a large channel, they probably get like RPM $2-3. And so, you can do the math. Yeah, they're doing well. Also, I can see they have some kind of a code right here. So there's definitely some kind of a sponsorships going on behind it. We can also just, guys, by the way, like, this is just an idea for you. This is literally screen recording of Fortnite. That is all they're doing. If any of you watching this enjoyed playing video games, or you understand, like you used, like for example, when I was a kid, I used to play Counter-Strike, and I still remember a lot about this game. And so if I had to, I could actually blow up a Counter-Strike YouTube channel in a month or two, and just by uploading gameplay just like this. I just don't want to play this game. Like, I don't want to spend my time doing this, but I could if I absolutely had to. And again, if you spent your childhood playing a game that is still relevant and you still remember and understand the game, that's a niche idea for you. All right, so now I can show you some rather interesting niche ideas, right? So AI automation. Okay, so first of all, Tapestry of Life. This is a channel I recently covered actually on AI Guy in one of my tutorials. Now, because I probably did a tutorial, I probably completely ruined their channel, because when I found them, they were doing really good views, and now they're just not even breaking 1,000 views in a couple of hours. Nonetheless, their most popular video got almost 1 million views, and it's a very interesting channel concept. Again, I did an entire tutorial on this on AI Guy. I can just actually, if I go to my channel, I can even show you which video exactly I'm talking about. It's from this video, right? And so, again, what they're doing is it's a voiceover. It's AI generated voiceover. It's arguably, the story itself is either AI generated or they just copy pasted it from somewhere and paraphrased with AI. Obviously, all the pictures are AI generated. There's little to no animations. Like all we see is like a transition between the frames, and yeah, that's I mean how you can achieve anything, and it looks cool, right? It's some Chinese monks teaching you wisdom and makes sense. And again, with AI, there's about 1 million channels like this you could create. Truly, this is like an untapped niche and opportunity. Okay, so it's definitely a niche idea for you moving forward. 𝗏𝗏𝗿𝗀 is also one of the channels I covered in one of my tutorials. Okay, so now also their views are so, and they're not doing it the right way. But a good friend of mine is also doing a stoic niche. So this channel actually belongs to a friend of mine that I know in person, and he gave me the permission to show his channel on the course. Okay, and so this is what he is doing. So first of all, he posts videos that are stupid long. Okay, so look, he does live streams. Okay, and he posts fully AI generated content. So this exact method I also covered on my channel. We can go to my channel. So this exact method was covered here. Okay, so and this is what he's doing. He just does stoic essays. He gets them. He probably just gets like a 2-hour long worth of stuff from ChatGPT. Like what was the name? Marcus Aurelius of the So he probably goes to ChatGPT. He asks it for like 2 hours worth of Marcus's stoic writings. He does that. He copy pastes into AI, gets the voiceover, puts together a bunch of AI images. One thing though, guys, I need to give you a major advice that I never mentioned in this video. If you're going with this niche, any AI niche, so if you're doing AI images as your main source of visuals, they must change and they must be unique and they must change every like 10 to 15 seconds. Make sense? So if we look at this video, if we look at his video, if we play it in 2x speed, you're going to notice that every 20 seconds he changes a picture. That is the formula to having a monetizable AI channel like this. Okay, so just a pro tip, and this is how he does it. So the main money is made through live streams. And again, I'm not telling you to start a stoic channel. Like there are so many niches, there are so many ways where you can literally think of it as podcasts. Like these are truly just podcasts. And business, health, psychology, you name it. Every single niche on YouTube can be twisted and recreated like this with like AI touch, simply because it's unique, it's different, and it will perform because people are like, the wow effect happens. People are like, wow, this is cool. Let's check it out. That's why he's growing. Okay, so it's just yet another niche. So let's continue. Now, this is a channel that is doing something interesting. I also wanted to bring your attention to. So they're kind of doing the YouTube automation. So from my understanding of things, first of all, the person behind this channel is very experienced. So they just started, like this is their first video, right? And it's like an amazing film. So they are no beginners. They are no amateurs making this channel. But what really interests me is, first of all, I guess what they did is they choose the topic. They hire a scriptwriter or whatever, historians. They put together a script. I tried so hard to recreate their scripts with AI. I couldn't. I truly believe you just have to pay someone and get the script at this level, at this quality. Anyway, once you get the script, they combine footage from Storyblocks and just public free footage, and they heavily use Midjourney and Leonardo AI in their videos. So this would be like from Storyblocks, but this I gotta find it. Maybe they didn't do it like in their oldest videos, but like they surely did it a lot in this one. So for example, all this imaginary is 100% AI generated, and they implement AI like Midjourney pictures as a part of their storytelling, which really makes it all cool. Okay, so this is how they use it. Also draw inspiration from them if you want to, if this niche is for you. What else do I have? Also, this is 𝗶𝗏𝗃𝗀. Now this is a very interesting channel. This is like my competition, although he is from India, so I have no idea what he's saying in the videos, but I still have to watch him because you can just look, like he's literally my competition. Okay, so and he's crushing it, so I do want to know what he does, how he does anyway. But I'm just, the reason I'm showing you, I want to show you this particular video as well, and it could give you an entire niche idea as well. He's like a YouTube, like he's just like me, AI YouTube educator, but this video he made is called "I Bought Harley from My YouTube Money." Basically, in this video, he told the story of his life, right? How he, I mean, that's the way I don't speak Indian, or Hindi, but that's the way I understand it, right? From the visuals, like, 7 months ago, kid, then there's going to be timelines. He's telling the story of his life, but he is entirely telling his story with AI generated pictures, seriously, or this talking character. But like, look, it's entirely AI generated imagery, which is so cool to me. Like, he's actually so creative for that. Even this, background video is also AI generated, right? And there he goes with his parents with the timeline. That's actually so cool and so creative. So like, if you want to create videos, storytelling videos, telling your life, even your life story, this is also possible with AI. Okay, so just I saw this literally today, and I also wanted to include this in the case studies list.